to Behind the Songs with Intense Reality. I'm here with Taylor and Colton, and I'm Michael Birkinshaw, and we are the band that recorded that album. And this week we're talking about the song Doomsday Blues off of our new album, Road Trip.
And what another week it is. This song is a whole nother week away from the last song, and
Doomsday Blues was a really, really fun one that was kind of written separately from the band at first, and then I liked it so much that I wanted to make it a real Intense Reality song, basically is what happened. So in 2020, not that long after everything shut down and we had lots and lots and lots of spare time on our hands, Taylor and I decided to do this project where we would challenge ourselves to write and record an entire album's worth of songs in one day. And so we had been writing all this stuff. It was basically just roll with the first thing that you come up with. And I'm laughing because my cat is down here. This was just me and Taylor holed up in our practice space for a whole day, just rolling with and recording the first thing we could possibly think of. But later on that night, I had been thinking going into that day that I wanted to write something. Originally it actually was supposed to be more blues, but it would have been an upbeat blues or whatever, and then the way that it materialized wasn't quite that. But Doomsday Blues was a song that I wrote during that point. I think it only took about 20 minutes to be written because the whole point was that it was done really fast. Oh dude, I think I just came up with something fucking spicy. Anyway, this one is kind of just Doomsday, anything goes. This one is also a little bit about death. That same night, I remember asking Taylor to come and put a guitar solo on it. So basically, as you hear the song now, is 98% the way that it was written that particular night. But Taylor and I finished that project, put it on its own separate Bandcamp page, and then just kind of left it. And then a couple months later, I was like, well, you remember that Doomsday Blues one? What if that actually was an Intense Reality song?
yeah, it came really easily to all of us, in learning it and then writing those parts. The guitar solo at the end was pretty quick and easy to tune, and it was it sounded pretty cool. I was fuck. I just wanted to do more tapping stuff and wah pedal.
Yeah.
It's a perfect chance.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's probably our only real straight up punk song, besides Roadblock, which we will talk about later.
For the new album, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. But this is definitely a banger of live. It just comes alive live. So and I can say that for most of the album. So
yeah. So I don't know what the heck was going on with the lyrics. Basically, you have to think about it it was early 2020. Shit's going down in the world. Nobody really knows where things are gonna go. And so a lot of the stuff that I wrote that day that we were doing this Album in the Day project was very kind of almost tongue-in-cheek, kind of apocalyptic, kind of just overly dramatized kind of stuff. In this song I just picture it's the end of the world. It's a survival story of someone at the end of the world or something like that, or this is so dramatic, but they're gonna die anyway, so live it up or whatever, right?
They don't really want to live forever,
Yeah, in the context of the project that we were making, it's okay, that's somewhat of an idea. I have to roll with that and commit to that idea and make a full song around it because we need to have a song by the end of the night and then 9 other ones, right? So yeah, not a lot of very intentional thought, very much just following the first instinct that came up. But it was fun. It was fun enough, right? I don't take it too seriously these days. I know that there's a lot of really, really strong lyrical stuff. This one was more kind of just a fun and just utilitarian, okay, we just need to have something quick one. But I felt it was so catchy and so fun to play that I wanted to bring that forward and have that be a song of the band's because of those qualities. And then we got a bunch of people over to my place to film a music video for it. So we hosted a party, set up.
Kind of took over your living room.
Yeah, set up drums in the living room, had a bunch of people come over, had everybody in the band in different spots of the house. Taylor and I went on the roof to film the guitar solo.
Gotta get high to play guitar solos. It's a difference in the air density.
Yeah.
There was something in the air that night.
I also remember this going like pretty well in the studio. This was, I think, one of the first ones that you got the drums down on. And I remember like us being like, yeah, the Doomsday Blues drums are done. Like, hell yeah.
That took a whole,
I think
what,
every
2
track,
minutes?
every track was within 3 takes.
Yeah.
Like that's all we needed.
So it was fun to construct in the studio. It was fun to film the video for it. It was fun to play live. This one's just kind of more one of the fun songs, I think. And it was, yeah, that energy and that kind of groove that I was like, well, yeah, we should highlight this and show off kind of like the fun side of the band a little bit. So, yeah, that's kind of what that one is to me.
This is one of our better ones, definitely live. If you get a chance to check us out, then 100% do so.
Yeah, chances are we'll play it.
Chances we'll probably play it. It definitely seems to be a favorite for, well, the crowd, so.
Yeah.
Definitely gets people moving, and that's pretty much what we're all about, is making people move, making people bounce up and down, and yeah, bringing up a pretty good bar tattoo, if I might add. At least for me.
Cool. Well, so that'll do it for Doomsday Blues. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to us on YouTube and see the rest of these. We're going to do a video like this once a week, so check in next week for the next one. And you can follow us on all the socials in the meantime, and have a great rest of your day.